Make it clap.
And we're rolling.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Queen. I know y'all miss me. But so this is a Let's Talk About It podcast. Yes, I am doing a podcast. And honestly, I feel so weird right now talking in front of the camera. I'm not used to this for a while, but I got my bestie here with me. She's going to make me more comfortable. This is Dami V, the Dami V. Wait.
Oh, you know what that is. No, you guys.
You sound like a squirrel eat some.
It's your girl Dami V, and I'm happy to be here.
You sound like a squirrel eating some nuts.
What did I do?
Right. Some. When did we meet? We met 2017.
We met on like, I don't know. We were literally going through our phones the other day, like trying to remember when we met. Was it like 2017?
I think it was like 2017.
I know it was after. Yeah, because it was after high school.
Yeah, we met 2017 through Instagram because
Oh yeah.
both of our men's, well, my men back
then.
they had did smasher passes.
Yeah.
And they both included each of us in each of their smasher pass, and they had caught some kind of beef or whatever, like a fake YouTube beef. And then I had messaged her because
I reacted to you guys' video of you. This is so messy.
What?
Okay. I reacted to your video of you reacting to the video of your guys reacting to the video of my guys.
Yeah, and then Dami was basically like,
oh man, I want to.
she was like,
I was like,
oh,
"Aw,
too
man,
bad
I
our
wanted
men
to be
have
cool
beef
with
now.
her."
We can't be friends. So I messaged her and I was like, oh, this is just, what did I say?
You was like, girl, we can still be cool.
Yeah, and
like,
we
it's
ended
just
up being friends from there.
Yeah.
And then we just clicked.
No, like we literally clicked so. Like we like the same person.
It's like soulmates, but
Yeah.
best friends, soulmates.
Yeah.
And we the kind of friends that, like, them friends that you could literally not talk to for like 3 months,
And you'll be like,
and you could come right back and be
Yeah.
like,
that's us.
oh. But yeah, this is the podcast. I decided to bring her on because I felt like
We do this on a regular basis.
I don't want to. Yeah, we talk on a regular basis on the phone.
Yeah.
And this is something that like she always wanted to do. This is something that I recently wanted to do, maybe like last year. Okay, I'll just say this. I left YouTube for a long time, y'all. If y'all don't know, I started on YouTube before I even became an artist, a recording artist. I started on YouTube, and once people kept calling me like a YouTube artist and wasn't taking me serious, and I was like, and I wasn't in the conversations with my peers, the same people I wanted to be in the same conversations with. I was like, okay, let me just stop YouTube. Let me stop giving them all of me and putting my life on camera because they're not taking me serious as an artist. So yeah, I stopped for a while, but I realized like way after, like I need to get back to my roots. I need to get back to like being transparent again. I need to get back to, just opening up again. Because I left about 5 million people.
I just think people really like fell in love with you, including myself, because of how like real you were at a point. But I feel like being on camera in the way like transitioning to like the artist lifestyle I feel like you become more conscious of like people's opinions and then like you get judged more because on YouTube I feel like you could just freely just say
I used to be
do whatever.
Unfiltered. Girl, I used to be unfiltered, and I used to even be like super duper goofy and obnoxious. And we talked about this in the car last night. Like part of it is because of like I've gotten so serious because social media has made me more serious and cautious. But the other side is that was when I was like 22 too, and now I'm about to be 28. So that with like maturing in age and stuff, I have gotten a little more I wouldn't say boring, but just a little bit more grown,
mature. So
I wanted to come back a little bit more mature,
being yourself.
We both had some experience since then. What's it been? When did I get signed? Well, we met 2017. I got signed 2018.
Yeah.
So since then,
boom,
it's 5 years later, and I feel like a lot has went on. So, yeah, I feel like we should, talk about it.
Okay, sis. So we at the podcast now. So why do you want to do the podcast?
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, so the reason why I really want to do this was because I left YouTube for a long time. I feel like I left like 5 million plus people, right? Unless people like start unsubscribing. But I feel like I just left them, and I feel like very huge part of my success was
the
being in
start,
front of the camera and
root.
being transparent and being real. So I left. I hid out. I hid under Patrick's Rock for a very long time. And so I'm ready to come back on and show them the new and better version of thyself.
Right.
And also, like, you know, I feel like a lot of girls, I've just always been super relatable.
Yeah.
So I just want to keep it real and like let people know they're not alone with the things that we go through.
Right.
Like
As
that.
women.
As women,
And
as
just
people.
Humans.
People, not just women. We're going to say everybody.
Everybody.
But, you know, the girls.
The girls.
But I got you here. How do you feel about being here?
I feel good. You know, I've always wanted to do a podcast. Because, like, when we're on the phone, I'm like, bro, we got to do a podcast.
Because
so
the stuff that we be talking about, we be, like, really.
Like, we really be getting down through there. Like, we really be getting to the.
Yeah, we be getting to the nitty gritty.
Down through there. You got me so, like, conscious about me being so country. So it's like, I said,
you could just be yourself. I like the way you talk.
Thank
you.
I
talk a little country, too.
A little bit, yeah.
But, yeah, I mean.
Yeah,
so
we're getting to the nitty gritty. It's just, it gets
I don't know if we can get to the nitty gritty. I'm going to try to get to the nitty gritty here because people be judging. No. That's the whole reason why I want to come back because, like,
yeah,
I don't want to be hiding that much more.
Care.
But
why do you care? Why do you care?
Why do
so
I care
much?
now?
Yeah. Well, what happened? Like,
why do I care about what I say?
Yeah. How did it change? Like, you used to be very like raw and real.
Because I used to be so unfiltered to the point where like every single thing that I said, and whoever's calling me need to stop it. But everything that I ever said have always got twisted. It got twisted on YouTube.
Yeah.
It got twisted on Twitter. I freaking left Twitter. That is most toxic app ever.
Right.
Like everything got twisted on there. So like for a minute, it just made me completely want to run away from social media and like just saying whatever was on my mind, which probably half the time was on everybody else's mind too.
Right.
But when you say it, it's like
you get judged.
You're wrong because you're in the public eye. You're in the public. Right. Yeah, I'm in the public eye.
Right. So now you're here, and how did you get here? like you just don't care now, or what? Like what is it? You just
I will say this. One of the reasons why I'm here is because obviously I'm an artist too, and being an artist. For me, I'm a storytelling artist. Like in my music, I tell stories, experiences that people can relate to.
Right.
And
the emotions, the feelings.
I feel like a huge part of that was me like being able to connect with like my supporters. And that way, like them seeing me on camera, them kind of seeing my everyday life and not just me on the red carpet or not just me, you know,
through the
singing or in the studio. Like I want them to barely in the studio because I ain't see that, but I just wanted to show outside of like the music or outside of the apps where you go listen to the music.
Just you.
Yeah, I want to really talk because like outside of an artist, you know, I'm an actual person. I'm a woman, a mother.
Right.
I'm, you know, trying to be your wife. Hello.
Right.
And you know, I'm a daughter. Like
you're a human.
I'm a human and I want to be human out loud again.
So let's talk about it is giving you the space too to be you again. Like
let's
human.
just talk about it. Like let's talk about it. It's like when you put stuff on the table, like let's put all of this on the table and let's talk about it. And also y'all, I do have a song, Let's Talk About It as well. So, you know, go stream that too.
Right. Okay, so, you know, like every time I call you, you're so busy. So like what the heck do you be doing? Because you know I be trying to give you like
I feel very like shameful for saying this, but like a lot of times, even though I'm busy, I feel like I'm busy doing nothing. Even though I know I'm doing something, but I feel like
you don't be doing enough.
I feel like I don't be doing enough because I still like I'm at this point right now. I feel super stagnant in life. Starting this podcast actually is gonna probably help motivate me to just like start doing more things and like feel better because. Most of the time, I'm like, if I'm not at the studio creating a new, you know, album, I'm literally home just momming and running to Target.
And I really think that mommy life stuff, like I deal with that too. I feel like that's what makes us sometimes feel stagnant because it's such a routine.
It's a routine.
It's like the same thing
and it's a full-time job alone.
Yes, for real.
That trying to, I'm in the middle of trying to release my sophomore album. And that. Like, it's so much pressure with that because I feel like I've had some success, like, you know. But at some point, like, it's time to elevate.
Yeah, you got to keep going up.
And I just don't.
And it's that pressure.
Yeah, it's the pressure of being better, having it be better than like my last album. It's also like an album is not just, oh, let me release some music because it's time. It's like also, where is your, like, where are you at in life? This is what the
Right.
album's gonna tell me. So, um, even with that, like I went and recorded my album within like 2 weeks to finish it, but it's really weird because by the time all the paperwork got done, I felt like I was at a different point in life.
Right.
So
Say like,
so it's like I want to move on to the next. So like my head is like way ahead of what I'm about to release.
right.
But yeah, so I've been doing that, and then also trying to build my team. I feel like in order to succeed and elevate, you have to, you have to
have
build
that.
your team and bring on more people. When I got signed, who it's been. It's been just one manager. It's been which is my man's sister.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just really been us winging it. Like, it's been me doing
You guys have done great though.
we done great thus far. I
But
will
it's
say
time to
that.
go.
But it's time to elevate. And like, I feel like I've become a little frustrated because
Yeah.
it's been 5 years, right? I got
Right.
signed in 2018, and everything fell into my lap. It was such a great success. But like, now I'm at the point where I'm starting to watch people that, and don't get me wrong, I'm happy for everybody. I've always been very humble. I've always been very like, clapping it up for other people.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm at a point now where I feel like it's like, okay, when is it gonna be my turn?
Right,
Like, I'm
right.
kind of
I
waiting for
understand.
my turn, like, to really like start thriving. I've watched people come in, other artists, and they're doing like so much more things than me. And I know like also it's kind of different because a lot of people don't have kids yet.
Yeah.
Some people do have kids, like, so the people that have kids do understand. But I've been watching my peers some like grow in a way that I want to grow, but at the same time it'd be like, okay, well, but God, maybe it's not God's timing yet for me. Like, maybe when it comes,
Right.
it's gonna all
No,
happen.
I definitely feel like timing is everything, and I feel like you could be in a preparation season, like, and you're growing as you're going through these things. You're learning, you're growing, and he's just probably like pruning you or getting you right.
I feel like he is getting me prepared, and I feel like at the same time, so I want to say this
Because you
too,
might think that you're ready for it,
but I may not be, and I'm learning that. Oh, I started therapy.
right?
So I started doing therapy, girl.
Okay.
Started doing therapy, and I think I started last year, but
You like
I'm a very inconsistent person, so I'm just now starting to get back to it. But in therapy, I've learned a lot about myself, like the things that I thought I was ready for, like I'm not yet, and I'm still
Right.
trying. Well, I've grown since therapy, but like, I don't know how to put myself first. Like,
Right.
I don't know how to, and it's so crazy. I don't want to say this, but I'm just saying, I don't know how to really
be selfish.
be a boss yet.
That's just, I love
Be
that.
a
Though. Like, I
boss
love
in a
you being
sense of,
vulnerable
like,
and real like that, because
I
I
don't
feel
know
like
how
a
to be a
lot of
boss.
people don't.
And I feel like to
A lot of
elevate,
women
you
don't.
gotta be a boss. And me always taking the back seat, and like, I've always been a people pleaser. I've always want to make everyone happy, and sometimes being a boss is not.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you, like, what is that to you? Like, what does being a boss mean to you? Like, what is that in your eyes?
Girl, every
You don't
time
even
I
know?
think about boss, I just think about Beyonce.
Oh,
like, I just see, like,
okay.
I think about Beyonce and like how she like runs her business. I
So
don't
that's
know,
like kind of like what
and
you're
just
comparing.
like being more confident. Like, I've learned that like I do got self-esteem issues. Like,
That's really crazy to me, because in my eyes, if I'm looking from my point of view at you, I'm like, oh, she's a boss.
that's crazy.
So
And a lot of other people say that, like, Queen, but to me, like, and me, I'm living this life. I'm walking in my own shoes. Like, the people that are around me and super close to me, they'll tell me, like, Queen, you gotta boss up. You gotta do this. You gotta do that.
but
Like,
if you didn't have those type of
I feel
people,
like that's,
you need that though. You need those type of people
I'm
though.
grateful for those type of people, but I feel like I'm in the process of learning how to boss up. And like I think one of the main things about bossing up is, like I said, going back to putting yourself first. And it's really
Right.
hard for me.
No,
I don't
I get
know
it, because
how to-
I'm like that too. And I think, like, probably from your background, just being a bigger sister, the older sister, and
Trying to
of
just
the-
make sure everybody good
yeah,
and straight.
you just kind of naturally,
like, for example,
young mom, that's just something it's hard to learn, like, to put yourself first
yeah,
and
like,
do things. And then you feel guilty sometimes, for doing that, for putting yourself first when it comes to your kids, or even family sometimes, like.
that's what I'm saying. I was just about to say that. So, like, for example, I've always like lately I've been in a headspace of like, I want to open a business for my family and this and that, but I don't even have a business outside of music myself.
For you. Right.
Yeah. And
right.
it's like I gotta get me straight first.
For you to be able to help others.
And that's just like a metaphor for the rest of my life.
I just am right there with you because that's me too. Like, I'm just so like, oh, I want to think about everybody else, help everybody else, do everything else. And then like people are like, you got to take care of you first. Like, cause that's true. Like if you're not right with you first and you don't have you together, then you really can't help nobody else. So it's just like, it's hard to train your mind to be like that. I really think like it's something that you have to train yourself to do.
I ain't used
to it.
Like
you have to discipline your mind to be like, okay, what about me though? Dang, that's messed up. Why are we like this? Why we don't? I don't know. I love the girls though. I love the girls that's like all about them, putting themselves first. Like
sometimes I be envying
selfish.
the girls. Sometimes I envy the girls, and I hate to say this, but I'm just be real. It's about being real, right?
Right.
Sometimes I envy the girls that get to wake up with no kids and like literally get to design their apartment the way that they want and like literally go and just do whatever they want.
Just do everything for them. I literally was telling my other friend that the other day. I was like the girls that don't got kids and they don't have like all the other things like we have, like their lives look so like
it looks so organized.
They house be clean all the time.
And it's just like
they clothes be perfect.
It's so crazy. I don't like, let's not say this because I love my kids. I got 2 kids, by the way. She got 1 kid if y'all don't know. She's a new mommy.
I just had it. Well, like it's been a year. I ain't gonna say I'm that
she
new.
Just had a baby a year ago. And I started with I had CJ at 19. Yeah. I got married at 19.
Right.
And then like from that relationship that failed, I went right into another relationship. So you and then like, had another baby, like, and so I've never gotten a chance
know yourself, like to know you or to do you.
It's really hard. Like I'm still trying to learn myself, like outside of just music, and like I'm trying to learn myself while still trying to become a wife too, and the best mom,
a better mom. I get you.
It's hard to do all of that. Like I feel like sometimes I gotta choose.
Well, you do, and I feel like a lot of women deal with that. Like we go through depression sometimes because we do lose ourselves in the process because we're trying to be all these things at one time and not just be ourselves. But it's like you can't really just be just yourself. You have to be
a mom.
You have to wear.
You gotta do the titles.
You gotta do all of it. Yeah. A wife is a totally different thing, category, whatever label.
That's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother.
And then a mom is a totally different job. And then you yourself, that's
how do you I know you be asking me questions, but how do you feel like
now that I have a baby?
Yeah, like that how does a new mom life feel to you?
I really can't say that I like have my kid is crazy. That's the number one thing. Like my son is wild, so I'm still like, trying to get a hang of like the mom life and all that stuff like that. But I always wanted a kid. I always told you, like, I used to cry, be like, hey,
didn't I tell you? Let me hold on, wait. I told Dami to wait.
I told her I waited long enough.
No. She was 25, so you still had a baby at a good time. But I was telling you to wait as long as you could because you could live your life. But I'm just saying only because like the way it was for me, it was so hard. And now that you here and you see how it is.
Well, no, okay, so I'm newly getting back into like the world and things. So like I haven't had no complaints up until now, like when I'm actually trying to leave and do things. And I'm like, I feel bad or I feel guilty because I'm like, oh, my baby. Like I literally had to, I don't even want to tell y'all this. I feel so bad because I literally missed my baby's birthday, like his actual birthday, because I was going to be in her video. So I'm like.
The No Fake Love video, y'all.
I was in the video and I was conflicted with like, dang, like, do I stay here at home with my baby on his birthday or go do that? And that's like a work opportunity. So it's like I was conflicted, and then it's like people, I'm like calling around getting all these ideas like, should I stay? Like people like, your baby not gonna remember that, but I still felt bad, so I do understand like what like your life has been like. Mom, when you would tell me like to wait.
I just turned down. Go ahead.
No, like I get what you're like. I get it now. I get it. But up until this point, like I've been happy. Like I love my child. Like I love being a mom. I love my baby. I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I always wanted a kid.
I'm blessed too. It just goes back to that I envy girls that can, because it seems like their life is so organized. So I don't want to say envy like I'm jealous, but like fake envy. Okay, so I feel like we talked a lot about me, what I'm saying, and where I am, and we could save more of me for other episodes. But there's a reason why you're here with me and sitting here with me on this couch. We got to get the people to know, Dami, you so goofy.
I can't be around you because you bring the goofy out of me.
Well, that's good.
I mean, it's good, but
and you bring the serious. She's a Sag, y'all, and I'm a Libra, so this is like the perfect.
I love Libras. Libras is my favorite.
Okay, we about to get off a topic again.
I know.
We do this all the time. Let's get to know Dami a little bit for the people that don't know you. Okay. So, yeah, what's up, girl? What's been going on with you?
Talking about myself like that, to be honest. Like, I'm super humble. I'm a super like chill, humble person. Like, I'm from Oklahoma. Like she could tell y'all the last time I came down here, I freaked out. Like, I've been to Atlanta before. But, like, I was freaking out because I'm so used to, like, very, like...
Small town,
chill, like, no traffic. And I was freaking out the airport, like...
The airport was thumping that day.
It was crazy, bro.
Let's not forget.
I was a
she was on a...
I was on an edible.
She was on an edible, y'all. I cannot believe that she came...
I was geeked up. Like, where... Like, I've never...
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
I really feel like I was just, like... This is a lot. Like, so I'm really like chill. Like, I don't really like a lot of, I'm simple. I'm a really simple girl.
Hold on, wait. Let's get into the nitty gritty though. This girl has a voice. This girl makes great music that Queen bumps in my car. I feel like she be sitting on her gift.
I do sit on my songs, my music.
And I also want to say this, like, so me and her have something in common. Both of our men are like, streamers, YouTubers. Y'all know the Kai Sinets and the, you know, like
they be like, chat, all I hear is chat.
Yeah, so like I feel like on what's different about us is her man is more of the
he goes out in the world, and like, I kind of like,
but she's like stays home, and I feel like you be taking care of the kids, but you also sit on your gift. When I told you that you could be.
Like,
you could really be
I think the thing is I know that I can and it scares me because I literally look at you as such a brave person because I'm like, man, like sometimes I'm scared to get out there and like, oh, everybody's looking at me, or I can't go to the store no more by myself, and like I gotta be perfect and all these things. So I think like I know that I'm going to do it. I know that God has called me to do certain things. And I know that I probably should be, like, that's me going against God in a way, which is bad. But it's just, like, I don't know, like.
What else? Okay, so tell me this. If you didn't go into the industry doing music.
No, but
what else would you do? I'm going to be honest. Because, like, if you can't see anything else.
It's really, like, I always, like, and I feel like that's why I feel so unfulfilled at times. Because, like, I don't see myself doing anything else at times. Like. I don't feel like I could be, like, I'm just a model or anything like that. Like, I'm going to runway walk. No.
Right.
I love fashion. I'm into fashion, but it's not like I'm just in, like, that's not my passion. I'm not passionate about anything.
You're passionate about music. Yeah. A lot of things that she holds back on is music from her own experiences of things that she has been through. And I feel like there's a fear there of you releasing that. Tell me why.
I don't know. I think it's just also like, I'm such a a God-fearing person. So I feel like that has a lot to do with it. And I'm always like afraid, like, okay, what if I put this song out and then it leads to this emotion or this feeling and these people get like, I'm just so.
But I'm God-fearing too. So then what about me?
You're brave though. Like, you're brave.
So, but I'm saying, what does God-fearing have to do with you creating music about your experiences and
I'm thinking it's just like my history, like how I grew up. Like my father, he was a singer. I got my voice from him. So it's like the way he instilled certain things to me. It's kind of like I'm trying to learn how to like balance like being humble.
What are the things that he instilled into you? Because let's talk about it. We both are me and Dami both are.
It gets stressful, and I'm not trying to like please him, but it's
really
like
into God.
I got beat. It got beat into me, not physically, not really, but like it's my train. My mindset is trained.
What, that the industry is dark and things like that. It is. So, I will say that.
Like, and then like what I'm gonna like put out into the universe, like ultimately, like I feel like we do have our own like ministry / like the people that are tied to your calling, like who are you're sent here to save, like, or something like that, like the influence you have. So I know like having influence that's why I said people is watching me.
Are you
so if I
scared
make
that you don't want to lead them the wrong way?
Yes.
Okay, let me tell you something about me, right?
Right.
All right. I've always struggled when I was a little girl singing in church.
Right.
The pastors, the prophets, they always used to tell me, your voice is for the Lord. Your
Right.
voice is for God. And I know that it is. I know that it is.
But,
But at
like,
the same
I
time,
don't
we
want to
all
sing that type of music.
No, but listen, we all have a different process, right?
Right.
And I feel like this is part of my process because
Right.
I'm not just about to be like straight up like, oh, I'm just only like I've been through life experiences, and I feel like that's what people don't understand. Especially like on the church folk side, they don't understand that like we all have to go through our own experiences in life to. I'm gonna be honest. People have DM'd me before and was like, Queen, this song got me like. This song got me through a very depressing time. This song helped me to not commit suicide. Or this song got me through this really bad breakup and I got back to myself. Like, I feel like that is a part of, God's work because I always talk about God no matter what.
Right.
But it's like, don't be afraid to, well, I'm going to be honest. I thought the reason why you didn't want to release stuff is because you ain't want to really tell a lot of your business too.
Well, that's another thing too. It's like I don't want like to shine a like negative light on my partner, even if the like songs that I do like are not about him or are about him or whatever. Like I don't want it to always feel like I'm bashing because like I ain't gonna lie, I like to make like fuck. Can I say the N word?
Say it.
Fuck nigga music.
Yeah.
Fuck a nigga music.
No, me too.
It just feels good.
That's
like,
where I relate to you.
I
don't be
that.
wanting to shine a negative light on my partner either because people know him. People know Clarence.
Yeah, people know my partner too.
But everybody also knows that like relationships go through things. And I have written music that I literally have sat on because I didn't want people to go and like be like, oh, you talking about him and bashing him.
But you know mine is like so much more like gangsta.
But
I mean, but like, damn, she dissing this nigga like.
No, you're
I'm
not
dissing nobody.
Beyonce made Lemonade, and her and Jay-Z are still thriving. Like that probably
and
helped them. I don't know. I don't know if it did or not. Let me not because I don't want the Beehive to come after me. But like, I'm just saying that
I honestly love my songs like that the most. I do.
I do
like,
too.
And I can't lie.
I love the heartbroken music. Like I
love heartbreak music or I hate you nigga music. Like I love it.
But you just don't want to release it.
The people love it. It's hard to release it. I just don't want to shine a negative light.
But it's not I feel you. It's not a negative light. It's just a real light. It's not a negative light. It's a real light. Real life. Like so many girls could probably relate to things.
No, and
like,
that's the best thing about it.
Yeah, even like, okay, if we do go through stuff and I'm still here with my man, it's like millions of women do that. It's like, how you gonna judge because I'm just like in the public eye. So yeah, she do music, y'all, and she has a EP that she been released called New Soul.
New Soul,
it's
and been a minute. It's been like
I've been blasting it,
like
but like I just really wanted you guys to hear a little bit about her because I think she's so
she getting the stuff out of me. Like she's getting it out of me, guys.
What you think I was gonna sit here on this couch and just talk about me? Let's talk about you too, Negro. Okay, wait. Are they gonna? I'm gonna just I'm gonna call you Negro.
Yeah, but I'm acting like that. But yeah, man. I don't know. Like
I feel like
I'm gonna stop holding back. I just now that we talking about it, shoot.
This is kind of like therapy a little bit.
It is.
Yeah, and I feel like we have so much more things to talk about too. But like, I want to save it, because we can go deep into the relationships. We can go deep into the trying to be a wife, but you ain't ready or he ain't ready to be a husband.
Right.
Like, we could go deep into the God stuff about shacking up. Like we can
shacking up. You shacking up, girl.
Because you know me and you be on the phone like, ooh,
I feel bad because I'm shacking.
I feel so bad. Lord, forgive me.
Sounding like them old people.
Yeah, but life is life, and we just gotta go through it. How we go through it.
We growing. I'm glad we are here talking about it. Honestly.
Yeah, and I love this couch. I know it's off topic, but
it's really cute.
I love this couch. I want to put this in my room.
It's really cute.
Is this from CB2? Where is from? I don't know. It's a nice, but yeah.
Man, okay, so what do y'all think we should?
Do you love me enough to have my toes on you?
Feet.
Oh my God. All right. Yeah.
No,
that was
violated.
No, you ain't. It's just we're actually being our real selves on camera, and I'm getting a little nervous right now.
Right, because you
Is my hair like?
Your hair look good.
Oh, my hair look good. Okay.
You really cute.
You cute too. Yeah. Y'all, last night, let me just say this. Last night was in a car waiting on my makeup artist to come into the airport, and I was telling her, should I just say it?
I'm tired.
I'm gonna just say it.
I'm really tired of you with this.
Y'all, I want a nose job.
Y'all.
Okay, I'm gonna just say this. Like,
please, somebody tell her.
no,
she don't need
no.
nose job.
I don't want a nose job because I want to turn my fix my nose. No, not fix it. I don't want to change my nose, but I have a deviated septum. If y'all don't know, like I have
She been doing a real research
behind it. This is why I
behind
film from this side the most. If y'all didn't know, I'm just keep it real. I film from this side. I take pictures from this side because each side of my face look different. Like this side look different, and like on this side you can see a hump in my nose, and like I just want to fix it. It's deviated. It's like, what's the word?
That's how I know you've been too into.
No,
like, you're literally know like the medical.
And you want to know the saddest thing?
What?
I didn't think about any of this before I started being on the red carpet and social media, and like I never thought about any of this.
So why do you think that it's okay for you to
because I want to be comfortable fully on the camera. Like I want to be I don't want to tell people like, no, don't take a picture from this angle because this side of my nose. No, I have another reason.
That's how that.
No, I have another reason.
That's what makeup is for though.
No, I have another reason.
What, girl?
Because when I sing, sometimes it sounds nasally. So like
how do you not know
crooked.
that? But
I want to do it. I found a doctor. Okay, I know I said I was done with surgery. I said I would never touch my face, but y'all, come on. I just want to make it straight.
So why do you keep talking about it? You want somebody to validate it that you?
No, I'm gonna go get it done if I want to, but I'm a little scared because once your nose change, everything changes.
In nose jobs at all. Like that's the real.
I never believed in it because it could change your whole face, but
because
now
it's scary. Like you could really like look so different.
You could. I don't want to look. I ain't gonna say
you're pretty. I don't think you need it.
Pretty too.
Just regardless of the little whatever.
But I will say this: I'm never laying on the table again for a BBL. I will tell you that. Not me.
I want a BBL. I don't want a BBL.
That's your prerogative.
I don't need no BBL. I just want some lipo. I'm not gonna lie.
And she just had a baby. Too, y'all. So like
and
I'm team tummy tuck and lipo, but I don't want to lay on the table and risk my life again.
Well, I'm not done probably having kids, so I think after I have another one, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Cause I'm working out, like obviously working out, doing that, but I feel like it just defeats the purpose in you going home and have another baby. So
yeah,
I do believe in like lipo stuff like that, but it's just like kind of scary, with the
it's a very like controversial topic about BBLs. You know what? Like for example, what happened with Jackie O. Yeah. Like, and that was really sad. I feel like that made a lot of women be like,
second thought.
Yeah, like you know what? Let me not, cause we just often just worry about our bodies so much, and like it's such a risk, but it's like the other side of it is like we just want to live up to the standards now, and it sucks.
It's the standards too, but then it's like it feels good to just look in the mirror, cause ain't nobody just looking in the mirror like with all these rolls and stuff and like, yeah, I look good. But,
yeah. But you can work out, but sometimes it takes a long time. I will say this: I am learning to appreciate. I'm learning to appreciate natural bodies more. Like when I look at natural bodies versus my BBL, sometimes I'm like, dang, I wish I was natural again.
Yeah.
Because you always want what you don't have anymore.
And I feel like it's gonna be like a time
it's
in
bad
that
where,
is
like,
coming back.
I feel like natural bodies is definitely
coming back.
And like I'm trying to get skinny and lose my butt so I can look natural again. But yeah, so I would never.
So doesn't that show you like you can do stuff, but then like as women, we're just never gonna be satisfied.
That's something we could talk about later on. I do feel like I'm never satisfied. I said I was just gonna get a tummy tuck, and I ended up getting fat put into my booty to round it out because I had a long booty back.
A falafel back.
I had a big fat jalopy back.
So
no, I had a long back booty, a long backboard. I had a long backboard butt, and I wanted it to be round, and then not knowing that like. If you don't work out, then
it's gonna be like
you're gonna spread and look like you ate too many Krabby Patties.
Not too many Krabby Patties.
But yeah,
like Squidward when
I ain't gonna lie, I've gotten to that point and I've stayed off camera on purpose. On my YouTube videos, I made sure they cropped it up because at the bottom it was looking like I had
that Squidward. That's
a trash bag filled with garbage. Yeah, but yeah. BBLs, tummy tucks.
It's really your prerogative.
Yeah, I don't think
I really don't think that you
though.
need to get your nose done. I really don't.
We'll come back around today.
I know you're gonna bring it up again.
I will,
but I don't want you to do it.
I know everybody in the comments gonna say no, leave your nose alone, but y'all don't understand one side of my. I ain't gonna get back into it, but yeah, I just feel like this was a very.
Yeah, this was what was liberating.
Liberating, therapeutic. I'm not gonna lie, like I've been trying to.
Don't you love it when I use big words?
Yeah, I need to go into the dictionary, learn some bigger words for this podcast.
I know I do too. I feel like I do.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I ain't go to college, so like I haven't really
either.
learned.
I tried.
You
But
didn't
like,
go to college?
No.
Wait, why am I acting like I didn't know that? You never talked about it.
We never talked.
Yeah, I ain't. That's another reason why I feel a little dumb. Cause I ain't go to college, but you know we could talk about that later on.
Yeah, let's talk about it later on.
How does your knee feel?
How I feel about my knee?
Yeah, how your knee feel?
This knee feels good. This
one,
one,
I feel like
is falling asleep.
Yeah, I feel like it's. I think they can
I've
hear
been
that.
having to poop the whole time.
So your leg
We've been
like
sitting
holding-
here, so I've been holding it in.
All right. Well, as soon as the camera turn off, she gonna let out a big fat. No.
So back to you. Like, what is next for you? Like, what we gonna do?
What's next? I would say another episode of this. If they love it, that's next.
I hope they love it.
And then they could also give us. They could also comment like what kind of topics they would like for us to talk about. Like, but like one track topics, not like where we go everywhere. Releasing my sophomore project. I'm gonna say project.
I'm excited
because sometimes like EPs are super dope. So I'm sorry, y'all. It might. I don't know if it's gonna be an EP or an album, but whatever
honestly,
it is, a project.
Do you like that? I like EPs better, honestly. It's
I
like
do too.
I feel
It's
like
short and
people
sweet.
can focus more on you, like just
That's
get
what
it
I'm
all.
saying. I know.
You know
that. Oh, I'm so excited about this. But I'm working with. I've just signed a contract to launch a certain product, and we are going to be next week. I got my meeting to go over like all the designs and stuff like that. So I'm really excited about that.
Wait, so this is something
be
you
a
didn't even tell me.
I didn't.
No. See, that's why I be talking.
No, we could talk. No, I have told you. I just don't want to say it right now because I don't want to explore.
You
I
told
think I told
me?
you. We could talk about it after.
Okay.
But yeah, so that. So and
that's exciting. I'm excited.
and you know, just new things, new people on my team, new titties. Sorry, no, I'm just playing. I'm never getting a boob job. New nose. Just kidding.
I'm not gonna let you
all right,
do
I'm
it.
sorry. You ain't laugh at that one.
So I'm excited for that. Like, I really don't. I don't know what. Like, I really kind of want to know what it is. Like, can you just tell me my ear? Can you just tell me my ear?
Because I want. It's a. Let's just say it's like a product that you know, the girls will love.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm excited for that.
All right.
What if I just let a big one out right now? Like, you have been telling me.
Do it.
You have been telling me to go to the bathroom.
I've been telling you to go and let that poot out.
But you know how you were saying my knee, your knee? Like,
y'all, I ain't gonna lie. We gotta wrap this up because she got a fart.
Ah! Oh shit! It hurts.
I know mine do too. Let's wrap it up though. So I already said for y'all to comment underneath what topics y'all would like for us to talk about, but also like who would y'all like to see us bring on here?
Yeah, that would be fun.
I would love to do that. I would like to bring somebody on and have like some good convo. And also your girl just dropped a song called No Fake Love.
No fake love.
With YB,
Yeah.
NBA Youngboy.
That was lit.
I always seem to get the hood ninjas on my songs and be on these songs. But yeah, that just dropped. And and just check out the rest of my music. Hate or Love. Let's talk about it. Ew, edit that face out. I'm sure that was so ugly. But yeah.
They gonna keep that in there.
and then check out her stuff too, y'all.
Yeah, check out my old
tell
stuff.
us what you think. Dami V. Look up Dami V. How you spell your name?
Oh, my Instagram is Dami Vuitton. Dami DOMIVUITTON.
Girl, that was too quick.
DOMIVUITTON on Instagram and Twitter. But don't follow me on Twitter. I don't want nobody on my Twitter like that.
They gonna follow you just for that.
Okay, and then my on
music is the same
SoundCloud,
thing.
iCloud, all that
Same
stuff
thing,
like
Dami
that.
Vuitton.
Dami V. It's Dami V.
Dami V.
I need to change my name. I don't like my Instagram name anymore.
Okay, we could
I don't
talk
know.
about that. But my name is Queen Naija, QUEEN
On everything.
NAIJA. And yes, my first name is Queen. Don't get it twisted. Stop calling me Naija. For everybody that's out there, even the interviewers, even the people, you know what I'm saying, that just be walking up to me trying to be nice, I understand. But my first name is Queen, y'all. I say this time and time again. And no, I'm not from Nigeria.
So funny.
Because they always ask me that. They're
Are
like,
you
'cause
from Nigeria?
Naija is short for Nigeria, but I'm not from Nigeria. My mama just spelled it like that. But yeah,
I
y'all.
really like your name. It's cute.
Thank you. I might
really
change it just
do.
to Queen. But okay, y'all, toodles. We love you guys so much, and there's more to come. Mwah.
We'll see y'all in the next segment.